Now, WMBD Sports Extra with Kurt Pegler.
It is a huge night in high school sports. Baseball, softball, soccer teams playing for sectional titles, or regional titles, I should say. Welcome to Sports Extra. I'm Kurt Pegler. Let's jump right into it on the soccer pitch. Class 2A regional title match with Morton playing at Metamora. First half, Morton's Arlie Akers makes a nice pass to Addie Day. She sneaks this one past the keeper, and the Potters are in front 1-0. Second half, Morton's up 2-0, and freshman Carly Whitaker used some nice fancy footwork. She's going to fire one up into the corner. It's 3-0 Potters. Morton really found its groove in the second half. This time Whitaker sets up Lola Kaiser. She gets behind the defense and scores the first of her 2 goals on the game, and the Potters are regional champs after a 6-0 win.
Last year we didn't really have a regional game, and it was nice to be able to have that experience. And it's my first time being in a regional game, and I'm a sophomore, but I feel like we did really well.
Morton advances to next week's sectional at Notre Dame. The Irish playing for a regional soccer title tonight on the road at Geneseo. Scoreless until the 51st minute. Sammy Lard outmuscles a couple of defenders, gets it to sophomore Parker Miller. Look at that strike to the corner. Irish had a 1-0 lead with 30 minutes to play, and PND goalkeeper Addie Jeanette makes it hold up. Look at this diving save to her right. It helps preserve a 1-0 win. Notre Dame is a regional champion, and it continues to be a special season for those Irish. They have 6 girls in the program playing alongside their cousins. The Stickelmeyers, the Horsts, the Gear families, all well represented on this Notre Dame roster. They're having a blast, even if their teammates didn't realize they were all cousins until just recently.
I've never played on the same team as my sister. I've never played on the same team as my cousin except for last year, and so having the 2 freshmen plus my sister who's also a freshman, I think it's really awesome. I think that there are still some people who are piecing together, yeah, oh my gosh, they're all cousins, not just the Stickelmeyers, the Gears, and the Horsts too.
I think like Jenna said, just the fact that we know each other and we're close with each other off the field, on the field, it makes it kind of easier to have each other's backs and play with each other.
They get along, they bond outside of the soccer field, and it carries over to their teammates, and we're a close-knit group, and I think that really helps with them being related.
That Notre Dame team with all those cousins headed to sectionals at home next week. U-High Soccer, a 1-0 winner over Central Catholic to win the Warrensburg-Latham sectional title, so the Pioneers are now into the Class 1A Elite 8. What a softball regional title game at IVC tonight. The Gray Ghosts hosting Tremont. Great pitching matchup between Tremont's Maya Lorengo and Katie Petran of IVC, who gets this strikeout. 1-0 Tremont, 6th inning. This is a 2-out single by IVC's Elena Creamer. That scores Katie Petran, and it's a 1-1 game. It stayed that way until the 9th inning when Anna Parn serves this ball to right. That gets down, and the winning run scores from second. Tremont wins a thriller 2-1 on Anna Parn's winning RBI.
I'm just thinking, just see a pitch hit it, and if it's in the strike zone, I was going to put a bat on it because we needed to score, and it's just what we needed to do.
Tremont's a regional champion and now returns home to host a sectional next week. Canton hosting Macomb for a Class 2A regional trophy. The Little Giants' Bree Williamson almost leaves the yard here. This is a shot to right. It goes off the fence, barely missed the home run. But she's stranded at second base after this double because Macomb's Ellie Duncan in right field with a great catch. She's going to rob Canton's Katie Smith of extra bases here. This is a big play. Macomb is a 5-4 winner in the regional championship. Central Catholic, a regional champion tonight. The Saints beat Monticello today. Saints up to bat with Izzy Campbell taking this one to left for a double that drives in a pair. That tied the game at 3 in the 3rd inning, and it's all Saints after that. Another big hit here. And Central Catholic advanced with a 10-3 win, so Central Catholic is a regional champion tonight. Illini Bluffs, Brimfield, and Pontiac also win softball regional title games today. IVC also wins a baseball regional title. Regional title game between Midwest Central and Brimfield, and Midwest Central loads the bases in the second, but Brimfield pitcher Frank Kelch strikes out the side to get out of the inning, and Kelch is involved in a crazy play in the bottom of the inning. Camden Blodgett with an infield hit. Look at him hustle down to first, dive safely at first. This is going to score Kelch from second, and when the ball gets away from the catcher, Drew Bryant scores all the way from first on the play. Brimfield is a winner, 10-5 for a regional title. At the state track and field meet, Normal Community's Allie Ince advances to tomorrow's finals in the 400, the 800, and is a member of the 4x400 relay. She did not make it to the finals in the 1600. In the Class 2A prelims today in Charleston, Richwood's freshman Lena Jackson with great qualifying runs in the 100 and helping the Knights relay teams to qualify for Saturday's finals in the 4x100 and the 4x200. Meanwhile, U-High's 4x1, 4x2, and 4x4 relays are into the finals. Same story with Notre Dame's 4x400 relay. Something neat at that state track and field meet. Dunlap athletes wore special pink uniforms today to honor sophomore soccer player Tessa Sutton, who continues her fight against cancer. Sanaya Matthews spearheaded this effort, and Lauren Lyle designed the special uniforms. A nice touch today from the Dunlap Eagles girls track team. Congratulations to the Elmwood boys track team, which won the Class 1A sectional in Kewanee tonight. The boys state meet is next week in Charleston.